One thing I like to do whenever I own a vehicle is to prepare for the inevitable, and inevitably batteries die. It could be your car battery, it could be your key fob battery. And in the 2009 and up Infiniti FX, a lot of things are pretty standard compared to other videos I've made on Nissan products. But I'd like to make a video kind of dedicated to this one here because there's going to be a little bit of a twist, right? Always is. So how do you know something died? Well, you hit your lock or unlock button and nothing responds. As I said, it could be because your key fob battery is dead or your car battery is dead. Your car battery, how do you know your car battery is dead? Well, or how do you know it was a key fob battery? Come here, turn your key fob around, remove your blade in the back. Very important. And then just unlock like usual. And when you do this, just unlock twice. Clockwise unlocks. If you hear your other actuators go, that means that your key fob is dead, but your car battery is fine, because that's how it opens everything else. But then, as I said, if it was just your key fob and you wanted to start the car, come here, and in this one here, there's a slot at the bottom on your left knee bolster, this one right here. It is not a battery charger, just so you know, but there's an antenna there that can sense that your battery is around, your key is around, right? Okay, it's just a pull, not a push-pull. So just go ahead and insert it there and start your car like normal. Okay, that's pretty simple. However, if your car battery is dead, any trickery you do with your key fob isn't really going to help, and you'll be able to see because your car will not be beeping like usual and things like that. And in this video, I wanted to address that part, especially what happens when your car battery dies. It's not going to show you how to jump a battery, but it's going to show you how to get in and do things. So obviously you've seen what I've said about if it was your key fob, just go ahead and unlock it twice, unlocks everything. If it's your car battery that's dead, you unlock this. And if you need passengers to get in, for whatever reason, I guess, unlock that, which is just this switch over here. Reach over and do the same thing in the back, just to get whatever it is that you need. Maybe it is a project vehicle, right? Whatever the reason. But then here's another twist. How do you get into your trunk, right? Or, well, we know it's an SUV, so you can do it. In previous vehicles, Nissan or Infiniti would usually give you a hole in the trunk where you can come in and just turn your key in there and then release your trunk. But in this one they did not. Well, it makes sense. It is a crossover, so I guess you don't really need that, being an SUV. However, if you had, I don't know what you'd have back there that would be so crucial that you cannot get through the front, you really need your tailgate to open. But what you do is come here, grab this handle on the shoulder, and then drop this seat, and jump to the back. What you're aiming for is that square right there. See that? That's what you're going for, that square right there. So since I'm not in crisis, I'm not gonna go through the inconvenience of crawling through my back seat for you guys, but I'll just come here and show you exactly what I was going for. Okay, so this is a square I'm talking about, and let's turn around and I'll show you what happens. I'll tell you what other time it can be helpful. If for whatever reason this button over here, this trunk button, and I've got a separate video for it, if the trunk button stopped responding and you still needed to get in because there's no other trunk opener there, and you'll see in this key fob you only have lock, unlock, and panic. I guess you could hit the panic button, but the car's not going to do anything. No trunk button over here, right? So in case that button goes bad, how do you go ahead and get inside your trunk area? And this is what we're going to do. So watch here, glass up here, and you could try to use your key, but I'll tell you it's not going to work. I'm hoping you're the kind of person that carries a flathead screwdriver around in your pocket. There's a cutout over here, there's a square, and just pry this open. Takes a little bit of a fight. Still gonna do it because I'm determined to do it on video. There you go. I'll take that. And it just pushes straight through. It's not like anything hooks. It's just everything pushes straight through. So I guess if you wanted, you could put it at the bottom if you want next time. But it looks, no, it's different. It's different. There's a little bit of a gap here. Look at that. Anyway, not to talk too much about it, but this is the part that, take this off. And I'm gonna set this like it's locked. Watch what happens. So let's lock it. Let's fake it like it's locked. It's not gonna do that motorized pull because again, your car battery is dead, right? But what you do, see this trigger right here? Yeah, just push that. And that releases it. That's it. So let's fake it again. Look what happens to the light when I fake close it. It shuts off, and right now what I'm doing is I'm acting like the striker, so that the striker pushes it in, and then the striker ends up hanging in this hole over here. So you can't really push it down, you can't force it, but when I go ahead and pull this trigger right here, you notice it unlocks it. So I think this right here is the meat and potatoes of this video. I wanted to show you what you do with your trunk or with your lift gate, tailgate, whatever, trunk door, you know what I'm saying, your fifth door. Whenever your car battery is dead, what do you do with it? And I guess it depends on what kind of circumstances you're in. You could take this out permanently so that you could have, as I said, maybe you have something really heavy that you don't want to drag through the, or maybe you just can't drag through the vehicle. In that case, I do understand and I don't judge. All you got to do is come here and you could take it off. Then you can just have a pole that you can reach over and just pull that all the time. On the other hand, I can't think of any way to like have a, yeah, you could have a string, by the way, like drill through. If your trunk button refuses to work completely, drill through there, have a string, and then you could usually just pull it. It does require quite some effort though. So yeah, I hope this video helps. This is gonna, as I said, it is one of the, I usually just like to know what to do in case of an emergency, what to do in case trouble strikes. And I don't usually wait for things to happen, then I start figuring it out. I'd like to know well ahead, well in advance, so that helps you know what tools to carry with you whenever you drive certain vehicles, right? Okay, I hope this video is helpful, and I hope you learned something from it.